Good morning, Knicks Nation. Today is Friday. Happy Friday, the 8th day of November, 2024. I hope you're all safe and healthy. Today, I hope your family's safe and healthy and that the needs of you and your family in terms of food, shelter, clothing, as well as health is being met today. Blessings upon those that work in the healthcare field, along with the first responders who every day are out here trying their best to save lives, and those also that pick up garbage, keep our places clean, those that make deliveries for our convenience. Double blessings on the men and women that are out here trying to help rescue, deliver, and recover teenagers and children, unfortunate victims of child molestation and pedophilia. People that are also victims of pornography and child pornography, prostitution, child prostitution, human trafficking, sex, slavery. Double curses on all the perpetrators of these things, those who actually make money from it, and those perverts that drive these heinous industries. Finally, blessings upon the homeless. More than 600,000 men, women, children, families, senior citizens, veterans, homeless in the United States of America, and millions around the world in similar or worse conditions. Blessings upon them, for theirs is the kingdom. There's going to be a basketball game tonight at Madison Square Garden. The New York Knicks will be taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. The Knicks have lost 2 straight. We're without 3 bench pieces. And, of course, there's Mitchell Robinson, which we kind of knew he was going to be out. So the Knicks are basically playing with 7 guys and one of the rookies. Sometimes it's Hope Party, sometimes it's Kolek, all times it's bad. So this is another game in which they're going to have to grind out. Now, there's a couple of games they could have won, and Thibodeau did mention that the Houston game was a winnable game for them. They didn't have to lose that game. Up 5 in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left. You know, they could have won that one. And then, of course, the game before that, they could have won that as well. Problem is there's some things that need to be improved. And, you know, somebody mentioned, I don't know where I read it, but the last 3 seasons, the Knicks started 3-4 at the last 3 seasons. And it seems like a chorus every year. Thibs is not a good coach, or he used to be a good coach. He's not a good coach now. He doesn't know what we're doing. And we have all of these people that think they know what the hell is better for the Knicks than Tom Thibodeau. It's amazing. But right now, they just need to focus on their core strengths, as we mentioned in the last video. Rebounding needs to be a focus, and I believe they're going to come out focused on that. Defense needs to be a focus. Overall defense. The weakest link breaks the chain. That's a saying, and it's true of NBA level defense. Right now, the weakest link is generally Jalen Brunson, and that's an understood fact. And Jalen has been scrambling to try to play his best defense so that the weakest link becomes stronger as strong as we can. Josh Hart has not played the level of defense. I heard people criticizing Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby, and I got to ignore y'all because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. But Josh Hart has lost his man a couple of times. He's lost his composure. He's been a little frustrated. But he's good enough, him and Brunson both. They're going to regroup, and they're going to recover, and we're going to be okay. So tonight starts that. Get back on your rebounding, get back on your defense, and keep control of the basketball. Turnovers have got to be under control. This is Jalen Brunson's main area here. He's the point guard. He's got to keep not just himself. I'm talking about composed for the team, for the 5 that's on the floor with him, 4 that's on the floor with him. They got to keep the unit under control. Play Knicks basketball. We have to offensively go through El Gato Grande. We have to go through him. Brunson needs to stop, hopefully. And again, I believe he will. I don't think he needs me or you to tell him that. He has to let the game come to him and not force things. Brunson has world-class, high elite class footwork. And so a guy like that doesn't feel anybody could stop him. And it's understood why. Right? But he's got to be able to involve his other teammates, especially we got to go through Cat. What does that mean? What does it look like? It means not getting Cat in the corner with 3 seconds left on the shot clock. It means putting him in spots on the floor that you know he likes. Now, Cat is very versatile. He likes the top of the key because from there, he can hit his straightaway or he can go off the dribble on somebody. He likes that foul line straight out area. He also likes foul line extended on both sides. He's very versatile. He can get you on both sides. And he also likes the ball on the left low block because he could turn to his right for a jump hook, or he could just overpower guys. Those are his spots. That's what we've seen so far in the first 7 games. And so Brunson, it'd be good for him to get Cat the ball early in those positions, in those spots where Cat could do work. Cat, if he knows he's going to get, and so far since the debacle against Cleveland where he only got 8 shots, he's been getting, in fact, let me just see it, because I know he's been in the teens in shots every game, since then. Let me just see. He is getting, I'm trying to see how many shots he is getting per game here. I'm trying to see that. Let's see. Well, they don't even show that. They just show his minutes. He's averaging 23 a game. He's averaging 13 boards a game. He's averaging, he's doing good, man. He's doing real good. Cat is doing his thing. It's just that I'm trying to find out how many shots homie is getting per game. I can't get it right now. Let me just if I click on him. Okay, here we go. All right, so he is getting. Dang, still ain't telling me. It just says he's averaging. Hey, it is the minute. 57% from 3. Damn. Damn. Let me see here. Yeah. Wow. He's doing good, but that's not telling me how many shots he did. But he's been in the teens. 15, 17, 18. He's been there. Pretty much ever since the Cleveland game, and Brunson has been in the low 20s, which is you would kind of expect that. But tonight you got to focus. It's not just how many shots, which we know. It's getting them at the right time, right spot, at the beginning of the game. At crunch time, you want to get Cat the basketball. One thing about him, he cannot be guarded one-on-one. Neither him nor Brunson. So they need double teams to guard him. And Cat is very good at finding cutters. And the Knicks have excellent cutters. Again, we just have to go back to Knicks basketball. That's all. And it starts with Brunson. I'm putting it on him, and I believe he would put it on himself. You got to go back to it. It starts with Brunson. Brunson has got to be able to control the tempo. He has got to get Cat the basketball in the spots where Cat wants the basketball. He has to be able to not force his game, let the game come to him. He cannot force his way. Okay, here it is. So against Atlanta, Cat had 23 shots. That's where he had 34 points. Against Houston, he had 17. Against Detroit, he's had 18. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. He took 9 3-pointers against Atlanta. He only took 2 against Houston. That's not good. He took 6 against Detroit. That's about what we want to see. We'd like to see him get about 6, 7 3-pointers up a game. And that's all that is stuff, you want to see from Cat. And so Cat is, Jalen Brunson's the head of the state because he got the ball in his hand. He's the Bomar. He's the brain behind the operation. But that brain's got to say, let's get El Gato Grande going. Okay, got to do that. Got to get him going. So, because that'll be the key, because that puts pressure on the defense is what I'm saying. Getting Cat going puts pressure on the defense because they can't ignore Brunson. And if they ignore Cat, he'll kill you. He'll drop 40 on you, right? So you got to watch him. So you get El Gato Grande going. And then that would get McCall and OG going because they're cutters. They're very good cutters. So that's offensively, I think, what they need to focus on today. Then, of course, we mentioned the defense. They got to stay on the string. Perimeter D's got to be there. Now, tonight, of course, the drawback to all of this is without Precious, you're going to depend on Jericho Sims. And Jericho Sims, Tom trusts him for the maximum 15 minutes. Maximum. Most times it's 10. Okay? And it's not Jericho's fault. He's an NBA level player, but he's not a star, but he's all we got. I know some of you knuckleheads still calling for Hoop Party. Hoop Party would be worse because he would put the Knicks in foul problems early because he's a rookie. And not only that, he has not been able to read the defense. The game will be switching on him so fast, he'll be lost. Yes, he'll get some highlight blocks and dunks, but highlight blocks and dunks do not win NBA basketball games. Solid defense where you know what the hell is going on, that wins. Some of you say, well, Sims looks lost out there. Looks lost to you, but whatever. He's guarding the perimeter. He's guarding his man. He's doing what he has to do for the 10 minutes he's out there. But that means Cat has got to be ready to play 38, 40 minutes today. He has got to. Okay, and I don't think he's going to have a problem with that. He played 38 against Atlanta, 32 against Houston, and 27 against Detroit, which Detroit was a blowout. Okay, so he's going to have to play them kind of minutes, 38 minutes today. It's not going to be all season for y'all that want to jump on Thibodeau. He's going to run his players into the ground, BS. No. He's got to do it until Precious comes back. And I have to admit, I'm getting a little anxious now because I saw Precious on the road trip indicating that he was getting better. Then Thibs gave us the line that he's progressing well. Sometimes Thibs' progressing well line is sort of like he's situational line. In other words, don't ask me no more about it. I'm hoping that Precious will be ready for Indiana on Sunday. They got him listed out today. I hope he'll be ready for Indiana on Sunday. That's all we can hope for. He's very, I've been telling y'all since they traded for the kid how important he is, okay? And in the summer, I did a video. Where's Precious? We got to get Precious because I knew he was important for the Knicks. And he is, okay? So we got to hopefully, get him back soon. Tonight for the Bucks, Middleton is out for his ankle. I think Giannis is questionable, but he'll play. And then, Giannis is questionable. He's going to play. Middleton is out. They're going to have Dame, Taurean Prince, Gary Trent Jr., Giannis, and Lopez. I heard they were putting somebody in front of Gary Trent Jr., though. I can't remember who it was. It was somebody they're putting in front of Gary Trent Jr., but look for Gary Trent Jr. anyway. Gary Trent Jr. is long-time Knick killer. Andre Jackson, they might be putting him in. But they got Bobby Portis, A.J. Green, Andre Jackson coming off their bench. Listen, they're still the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is still Giannis. We got to play this game, okay? This ain't especially we being short-handed. Got to come ready to play and ready to play heavy minutes. Deuce is going to be ready. I ain't worried about Deuce. Brunson is going to be ready. Okay, he has a lot on his plate, Jalen Brunson, but that's why we signed him for all the money. That's why he's the captain. That's why he's the point guard. He got a lot on his plate now, but he's got to have it under control. Deuce is going to come attacking, playing that tight defense. And Deuce is going to be the one. It's going to be Deuce. They're going to put different guys, but when Deuce is on the floor, he's going to be guarding Dame Dollar. And then you're going to have Bridges guarding Dame Dollar, and you're going to have Hart guarding Dame Dollar. Those are the three guys that are going to guard Damian Little most of the time. So you're going to see that. They got to all be ready. I'm very confident they will be. We got to get this W, period. Just got to get it. Right now, we got to scratch out W's. Until we can get Precious, Shamet, and Payne back, we got to scratch out W's any kind of way we can. Now, Payne is listed as questionable. So I don't know if that means he plays. Questionable. I mean, he has the hamstring, and most of us understand if you've watched the NBA, hamstring are a funny thing, man. So he's questionable today. But at the least, what do we know about that? He's getting better. So again, hopefully by Sunday, we can get him and Precious. That'd be good. But meantime, we got to scratch out this W. Hopefully we can get, all we need Cam for right now, if we can get 10 minutes, like he's been giving Kolek 7, 8, 9 minutes. If we can get that from Payne, because Payne can play NBA level defense, that would be better. That would be good. If we can get 8 to 10 minutes from Kane, 8 to 10 minutes from Sims, and then let's get Deuce them 28 minutes and get the starters. All them stars going to have to play upper 30 minutes. Let's get this win, man. Let's do what we got to do. Please be safe out there. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Friday. Happy Friday to all of y'all. For some of us, it's a long weekend because it's Veterans Day on Monday. Celebrate all the veterans that are out here. Again, a lot of them are homeless. We got to treat our veterans better. The people that put their neck on the line for the country. Regardless of what you think of the country, they put their neck on the line for the country. Let's treat our veterans right. Y'all enjoy your weekend. Shalom.